We're going to get started. Today's a great day, beautiful weather out there, and I want to thank you for coming. I'm Fire Chief Bob Searles. I have the privilege to serve the city of Mentor, and it's an honor to be here today. This is a great community. It's a pleasure to serve. The guys back there do an outstanding job taking care of the residents, giving them the service that they need. You guys have joined us for a little bit, and we're glad to have you. And we take good care of our community, and I know you've done that while you've been here, and we'll continue to do that. I'm very proud of the way these guys take care of the community. I also have to mention that they're in a good public safety delivery service system. We get along well with our neighbors. We have a pretty good operation here as far as fire EMS that we're pretty proud of, and we're glad that you guys are joining us today. That being said, I want to thank you for joining our department, and especially thank your family and loved ones for supporting you and being here today. So welcome to the city of Mentor. Today's a special day. It's your day, and we want to thank you for the little delay in having this ceremony. We were trying to get through the holidays. We wanted to swear all three new members in together. Actually, we were hoping to have a fourth member, but we weren't able to process that candidate in time. I also need to do a couple other thank yous. I want to thank Conte, who's back there with the camera, and his crew. They're going to be taking some pictures, but bigger than that, they're going to be videotaping this ceremony, and it'll be posted later on social media for you to all enjoy. That being said, I still encourage you to take your own pictures, move around, get good shots, because this is an important day. I also want to thank Sharon Gladdy, who's back in the back. She's the recording secretary for Civil Service Commission. This is a very competitive process, as you guys know, and we've got great candidates, and she had a bunch of them to process, get to the test on time, do background checks, and all those things that you guys went through, and it was a lot. So thank you for all the work that you did to prepare these candidates for hire, and that we have them now for hire. Before I introduce the new candidates being sworn in today, I want to introduce our city manager and public safety director, Mr. Ken Filipiak, to say a few words. Mr. Filipiak.
Thanks, Chief. Again, on behalf of the city of Mentor, I want to welcome you guys on board here. And again, thank you for your interest in serving our community. Joined here by Councilman Kirchner as well. Rob Fowler, our assistant city manager. We have representation. We have Chief Guncheer from the police department, his captains. And this is a good representation and a good illustration of just about the fact that this city stands behind its safety forces 100%. And I can tell you, on behalf of our city council and every member of this administration, that there's nothing more that we do that's more important than public safety and taking care of our public. So what I can promise you and to the families of these three young men as they enter what we hope is a long career with our city is that, number one, our community is going to be behind you, and they will show that appreciation on almost on a daily basis. We're very fortunate to have the support of the community, but that support comes based on the hard work of people that you see sitting behind you here who have paved the way and created the reputation that Mentor has in terms of service to our public. They will take care of you, and they're going to have the same expectations of you. So again, on behalf of our community, welcome to the city of Mentor. We hope that you'll be with us for many years to come. We appreciate your commitment. And I want to assure you that we'll do our best to make sure that you come home every day safely.
Thank you, sir. At these swearing-ins, we are very fortunate to have Judge John Trebitz administer the oath of office. He does it for all our public safety employees, all our promotions. And I'd like to ask the judge to come up and say a few words. Judge Trebitz.
Hello, thank you very much. It's always an honor and a privilege for me to swear in our public safety people. We are a team here. I want everybody to know that. And our standard is very simple. We're not here to be good. We're here to be the best. That's what we expect. That's what we want. and I'm sure that's what you're going to do. I want to congratulate all of the family members that are here. You've raised some fine young men, and we're very fortunate to have them. And I just want to thank you for what you do. When I think of public service and public safety, everybody runs away from danger. You folks run to it. And how can you not respect that? And we're very fortunate in this community because we do have a community that does respect and supports our public safety. So let's just keep up the good work and be the best.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're going to call the judge back up in a little bit to administer the oath of office, but I too want to thank Chief Gunch and his staff. I want to thank Michelle from our dispatch center. She's not here now, and all the work that we do together. I think we're so lucky to have the support that we have from police and fire in the dispatch center and all our city departments. So thank you for being here today. With that, I also want to thank Gabe, Lieutenant Zelenka, for getting things set up downstairs. There will be a brief reception after the formal ceremony. Gabe put that all together this morning, and that's much appreciated. I also want to thank Jason Benton, that's back in the back. He's our union president, and I want to thank him for coming and all he does for his membership to keep things safe in the city. It's good that you're here today, Jason, and I know you make all of these, so thank you. I too want to thank our Assistant City Manager, Robert Fowler. We work closely together and he helps me a lot, and I'm glad he's here today. The hiring process, as I said, was competitive and it was involved. And I want to introduce Deputy Chief Ron Zach and Deputy Chief Bob Evans because they really did the job in selecting the candidates and making the recommendations. So I'd like Ron and Bob to come up. Ron's in charge of operations for the department, and Bob's the deputy chief of staff, and they're going to introduce the new hires to you. Ron?
The first candidate, I'd like to introduce firefighter Michael Pozzuto. You can step up. And just kind of turn and face the crowd there, put you on center stage there. So Michael grew up in Willoughby Hills. He currently resides in Kirtland. He's a graduate of Notre Dame Cathedral Latin. He graduated in 2015 and then went on to study business at John Carroll University. He left John Carroll and started a professional career in financial services where he was a mortgage banker. Mike's always had an interest in the fire service. He has friends that work out at the gym. One of them's here today, works for us, Mentor Fire Department, Sam. He decided to do some ride time in the fall of 2021, and he was all in. So he went to EMT school, fire school, and we hired him here part-time with the City of Mentor in September of 2022. Mike continued on with medic school and became a dependable with us at the fire department where he worked pretty much full-time hours. Mike was hired full-time November 6th of this year. Congratulations, Mike. His hobbies include playing golf, exercising, and spending time with friends and family. So if you can introduce who's here with you today.
My dad Pete and my mom Vicky are on the end of it.
Nice to meet you.
Our next guy is Jacob Conte. You can stand next to Michael here. Jacob started his fire service career when he was 16 years old as a fire explorer with Gates Mills Fire Department. Jacob has worked in the fire service for the past 3 years, serving the communities of Gates Mills, Leroy, as well as here in Mentor. Jacob has been part-time with us for a little over a year. Also, I think it was September of 2022 we hired him. Jacob earned his firefighter training while in high school through Tri-C program and later received his paramedic certification through Lakeland Community College. Jacob grew up in Pepper Pike where he currently resides and someday hopes to reside in the city of Mentor. Jacob's hobbies include fishing, spending time with his friends and family, and occasionally working on cars. Jacob, if you can introduce your family and friends that are here with you today.
My mom and dad, Rick and Suzanne, my Aunt Paula, Grandma Tony, my buddy Ben, Nathan. That's about it.
All right, congratulations. And our third member is Joe Seifert. Joe went to Lake Catholic High School and earned his bachelor's degree at the University of Cincinnati in business administration. He majored in operations management. Joseph later earned his fire and paramedic certifications at Auburn Career Center. During college, Joseph worked at Ohio Ambulance Solutions as an EMT. After college, he started working part-time for the Willoughby Fire Department for about a year before coming full-time with us. Joseph grew up in the city of Mentor and has many family members who still reside here, including his mom and his dad. Joseph's hobbies include fishing, playing sports, exercising, and hanging out with friends in his free time. And on a side note, his dad is a retired Bay Village fireman, so he's here in attendance today as well. Joseph, if you can introduce your family and friends that are here today.
My dad Joe, my aunt Louise, my grandma Lori, my mom Michelle, and my grandpa Andrew.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob. For those of you know, there's a Notre Dame Cathedral Latin Lake Catholic rivalry going on. We got to separate those two guys. So we'll see if Your Honor's ready. Are you ready, Your Honor? The most important part of the ceremony, the oath of office.
You know, I was in the first class at Lake Catholic, the first graduating class. I just wanted to say that. It's okay. We accept you guys. It's all right. All right. They want to see you, so please raise your right hand. Ready? I state your name.
I, Michael Pozzuto,
Solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and observe
and observe
the provisions
the provisions
of the Charter
of the Charter
and ordinances
and
of
ordinances
the municipality
of the municipality
of Mentor,
of Mentor,
and that I will
and that I will
faithfully
faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all duties
all duties
incumbent upon me
upon me
as firefighter paramedic
as firefighter paramedic
of the Mentor Fire Department,
of the Mentor Fire Department,
Lake County, Ohio,
Lake County, Ohio,
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
and understanding.
and understanding.
Congratulations.
Okay. The judge is going to have them sign their official oath of office.
Take the top one. Jacob. One more. And then get this one. Congratulations. This one.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Congratulations. It's official. Can we have a round of applause? There's a tradition in the fire service, and it's the pinning of the badge of office. Each have selected a loved one to pin their badge of office. This is a very important part of the ceremony, so please feel free to move around and get good pictures. And if you can call your loved ones that you've selected up. Thank you.
Hey, well.
You're going to feel good for a while. Sure. Shoulders. On the ice race. You guys had a nice storm while I was just out in the city. I heard about it there.
I think our new career members have done a good job selecting the city of Mentor for their career. The guys back there are experienced firefighters that are going to take good care of them and keep them safe. And I want to welcome you. I know you've been on the department for a little bit and you're doing a good job. I again want to thank the family and congratulate the family for all the support that you've given them, and I'm sure you'll support them throughout their career. We will work to keep them safe, and we're glad to have them as part of this team. So welcome aboard. That being said, I encourage the family to visit the fire stations if you haven't already, see where they're going to spend a third of their life, see the working environment they have, get to know the guys that they're working with. We have great equipment in the city of Mentor. I think it's some of the best in the area, and this is a good city, as I said. So this concludes the formal part of the ceremony. I wish you guys the very best. Stay up here and take some photographs, if you will, with the flag and council chambers. And then when you're finished taking photographs and congratulating the new hires, there's a reception down on the second floor. It's an informal reception with some refreshments. And again, I want to thank Lieutenant Zelinka for getting that set up. Stay safe, everybody. Congratulations.